Today I'm going to share a book called The Secret. When I read Rhonda Byrne's The Secret, my worldview was completely overturned. I discovered the secret. As Rhonda Byrne said, those who discovered the secret are all the most successful people in the world. From Plato to Beethoven, Edison, Carnegie, Einstein, and so on. The world's richest people, including Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Steve Jobs, all these top figures, understood this secret. What is this secret? This secret is the law of attraction. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction, like gravity, truly exists. For example, when you miss a friend you haven't contacted for years, but you really miss them, they inexplicably call you. Has that happened? Definitely. When you wake up this morning inexplicably happy, everything goes smoothly for you all day. When you wake up this morning with gloomy clouds, you're in a bad mood, and nothing goes smoothly for you all day. Isn't that how it is? This is the law of psychology. This is the secret. There are 9 secrets engraved on the emerald tablet. This is the law of the universe. When you grasp this law, you can grasp wealth. The most brilliant and wise people have all mastered this secret. Just like Jesus, he grasped this secret, which is why he founded the great religion Christianity. Christian prayer is actually applying the law of attraction. So what is this secret? It's that your thoughts become reality in your life. In other words, everything external is created by your mind. It's what your mind attracts. If you are poor today, it means you are lacking internally. Your subconscious believes you are poor, so you are poor. Your subconscious believes the world is lacking, so you can't earn money. But those who are wealthy have abundant inner lives. They attract or create an abundant and prosperous world into their lives. In other words, everything external is a manifestation of your inner world. Your external world is created by your mind. This is the secret, the law of attraction. When you understand this secret, you will understand why many people are unhealthy today. Many people say, "I'm not healthy, I'm sick." It's because you believe you're sick that you become sick. This is called subconscious illness. The most important source actually comes from your negative belief system, or subconscious mind. If you internally believe you're poor, you are poor. If you internally believe you're rich, you are rich. This book discusses the 3-part secret. How can you apply the law of attraction? The first step is to ask, the second is to believe, and the third is to receive. What does it mean to ask? It means to make a request to the universe. This means you must be very clearly aware in your mind what kind of person you want to be, what kind of life you want to live, what kind of wealth you want to possess, and what kind of relationship you want to have. All of these things will become reality. Many people say, "I also want to get rich, but I just don't." Why? When you make a request to the universe, your mind must filled with what you want, not what you don't want. In this book, author Rhonda Byrne invited some of the world's wealthiest individuals and experts from various fields to reveal secrets. The first point our author makes is that most ordinary people are preoccupied with what they don't want. I don't want to lose money. I'm afraid of losing money. I'm afraid of failing in business. Your mind is filled with what you don't want, not what you want. Remember, the universe doesn't hear the word no. And all your thoughts will come true. whether it can clearly distinguish between what you want and what you don't want or not. If you say you're afraid of poverty, then the universe hears poverty, and it will attract more poverty to you. You will attract more people and things that will make you poorer into your life. So, starting today, make a request to the universe. Don't think about what you don't want, but what you do want. What kind of person do you want to be? Do you want to be a millionaire? That's the first step. The second step is called believing you already have. This step is very difficult. Believing you already have. What does it mean to believe you already have? It means you want to be a millionaire. You must believe you are already a millionaire. This step is incredibly difficult, but it's through this process that you attract the people and events that will make you a millionaire, creating a specific situation in your life. That situation shapes you, allowing you to earn millions. Remember, this isn't deception, it's a prediction of reality. All successful people in the world weren't successful before they were, but they all believed they would succeed in the future. If you start a business today and claim to be a very honest boss, and you tell your employees, working with me might not guarantee success, we might fail, I believe no one would work for you. So what do? You must confidently tell your employees, working with me, you will definitely succeed in the future. You will definitely succeed. This isn't deception, it's believing before you possess. Step 3. Joyfully accept. When you believe you can possess it, the universe will arrange people and events to create a specific situation. At this point, you must accept it, you must joyfully receive it. If you don't accept it, if you reject it, you will never succeed. Many people today want to earn $1 million, to become millionaires. But if you always think you can earn $1 million through your work, you're limiting what God has given you. If you want to buy a car today, it might not be because you've worked hard to earn it. Someone might have given you one as a gift. There's a saying, man plans, God laughs. You can never imagine how ingeniously the universe calculates to present what you want to you. So don't limit yourself, remove your limitations. Many people don't earn money today because their mindset limits them. This book tells the story of an author who wanted to become a millionaire. He believed he would become a millionaire, holding the millionaire's check every day, as if he already was. Then he met someone who told him, if I can get him interviewed and my books go on the bestseller list, I can become a millionaire. And he actually earned $1 million in a month and became a millionaire. The book The Secret isn't just a book. I also recommend the movie version. Rhonda Byrne made a film about all the people involved. Actually, the movie came first, and then the book was compiled based on what each person said in it. When I saw this, I felt a strong connection. The movie tells the story of a little boy who wanted a bicycle. He initially believed in it but was frustrated and didn't succeed. However, when he continued to believe, his father actually gave him the exact same bicycle. And I remember a very important scene in the movie where someone wanted to buy a sports car. He sat on his sofa and imagined the sofa as a car, then stepped on the gas, shifted gears, and drove off. He felt like he owned the car, and he actually did. It really works. Don't doubt the law of attraction. So many people have succeeded. I think the most important thing when reading a book is to make a decision for yourself to take action. I remember the first thing I attracted, like the author of this book, was something small, like attracting a parking space. I could never find a parking space, but then I learned the law of attraction. and now I can find one every time. How can you achieve your goals through these 3 steps? There are 2 powerful methods. The first is gratitude. The most powerful force in the world is the power of gratitude. The second is visualization. What is visualization? It's creating a dream board, like that check, and sticking it on my bed, anywhere I can see it. I hope today's sharing has been helpful.